Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon. We are from Class A and we will be presenting the topic Parliament and Court System, the study of function and jurisdictions. Before I start, let me introduce the members of our group. My name is Azyyatie Syazwanie Binti Baharuddin and I will be the first presenter. My name is Alisha Binti Abdullah. I'm the second presenter. My name is Alisha Pathan Binti Ahmad Azam. I'm the third presenter. My name is Khaulah Amni Binti Pathan. I am last presenter. Introduction. Parliament and the judiciary system in Malaysia play an important role in maintaining the balance of power and the fair implementation of laws. Although they function separately, these two institutions complement each other in ensuring justice and preventing abuse of power. Malaysia practices a parliamentary democracy under a constitutional monarchy, where state power is divided into three main branches. Parliament enact laws, the government implement them, and the courts interpret and enforce them. This division of power ensures that no branch dominates, thus maintaining a system of check and balance for good governance of the country.
Here, I will give some literature reviews that explain the role of Parliament and the Court. The first, according to a study by Azyyatie 2009, Parliament plays an important role as the body responsible for approving federal laws, amending or repealing laws related to taxation, as well as the country's annual budget. Parliament also serves as a platform to discuss issues of national interest. To ensure the Parliament can carry out its duties effectively, the Constitution has given some special rights and exemption known as privilege of members of Parliament. The second, according to Muhammad Ahmad study 2001, the court plays an important role in maintaining peace and justice in society. The establishment of the court aims to provide and implement court services based on Islamic law in a fair, efficient and effective manner in accordance with Islamic law. Therefore, full cooperation from all parties involved in the trial is essential to ensure this goal is achieved. With the jurisdiction granted, the court needs to ensure that the court process runs smoothly in accordance with the requirements of the Sharia.
Functions of Parliament. Firstly is enact law. The main functions of the Parliament. Firstly is enact law. The main functions of the Malaysian Parliament is to enact, amend and repeal laws that regulates all aspects of life in this country. Parliament ensures that the laws enacted are in line with the needs of society and current development. It is also functioned to control various sectors such as education, economy, and security. In addition, Parliament functions as a forum to discuss community issues by providing space for members of Parliament to voice their opinion and make the change needed for national interest. For example, when the government wants to introduce new tax or certain service, Parliament need to enact new laws or amend existing laws. Parliament will then discuss, critique, and decide whether the law is accepted or not. Functions of the court system. Enforce the law to uphold justice. The court system in Malaysia functions to enforce the law and uphold justice, aiming to ensure that the law is implemented, resolve problem or dispute, and protect the fundamental right of every individual without any unfair treatment. In addition, its function to prevent abuse of power and ensure that every decision is taken in accordance with existing regulation. The court system also ensures that the action taken against a person is fair, and that punishment is imposed in accordance with the relevant legal requirements. For example, if a person is arrested without valid reason or strong evidence, the court has the power to order the release of the individual by protecting their right to liberty. On the other hand, if the offender is found guilty of a crime such as murder, the court will impose the sentences commensurate with the offense. This shows how the court system ensures that justice is upheld regardless of the background of the offender.
Next is jurisdiction of Parliament. Parliament plays a key role in approving the national budget. Each year, the Finance Minister presents the budget, outlining plans for spending and revenue. MPs then discuss suggestions, change, and vote on it. For instance, the Dewan Rakyat recently approved the Madani 2024 budget, allocating RM300 billion with 90 billion for development and RM300 billion for operation. Other than that, during the 2022 budget discussion, many suggestions focused on assisting the P40 group. Due to the challenge from the COVID-19 pandemic, Parliament ensured the budget addressed national needs, benefit for the people, and uphold transparency. Secondly, jurisdiction of the courts. The courts play a key role in ensuring government funds are used properly. If there are claims of misuse or misconduct, the courts investigate and take action. If someone thinks the funds are not being used properly, they can file a complaint and the courts will investigate. For example, in the 1MDB case 2050, allegation of misusing public funds for personal gains were addressed in a court.
Next, I will explain the role of Parliament and courts. The first, Parliament's role in controlling the executive power. Parliament plays a major role in ensuring that the government executive does not abuse their power through oversight mechanism, one of which is the question season in Parliament. In this season, members of Parliament can ask the Minister about various issues related to government policies, decisions, or actions that affect the people. This season provides an opportunity for members of Parliament to get a clear explanation from the Minister as well as test the transparency and effectiveness of the policies brought. In this way, Parliament can ensure that the government is responsible and does not make decisions that do not think about the impact on the people. In addition, this question season also provides an opportunity for the government to defend their policies openly, ensuring that the implemented policies do not have any loopholes that could harm the people. Second, the court's role in upholding justice. Courts plays an important role in upholding justice by performing their duties transparently and fairly based on legal principles. In Islam, justice is an obligation that must be upheld by leaders, including judges. Courts are responsible for resolving disputes through legitimate legal process, either by voluntary conciliation or consortium if necessary. In addition, the court also has the role of returning rights to the rightful owner based on strong evidence. In this context, the court should carry out its responsibilities with full integrity to ensure that justice is achieved and tyranny is avoided. Decisions made by the court need to be guided by the principles of justice and legitimate source of law so that the goals of justice and truth can be best achieved.
Member of Parliament for Pasiguna Hassan Abdul Karim raised concern about the issue of import rice being sold more than local rice in the Malaysian market. This is important to voice because local rice product by Malaysian farmers should be given priority and protection. He is concerned that it may cause confusion among consumers, especially when import rice is sold at a cheaper price of misleading branding. The issue also raised concern about the impact on the domestic economy and the country food security, as well as protection for local farmers. Parliament has suggested that the government re-evaluate the rice import policy, give more support to local rice production, and introduce a clean label on the origin of rice. He emphasized that Parliament plays an important role in ensuring that the policies implemented benefit the people, including improving the supervision of the rice market and regulating price so that local rice is more competitive.
The shortage of local rice can be solved by providing incentives such as price subsidies, financial assistance and trainings for farmers to increase production and reduce dependence on import. The government can also introduce modern farming technology to improve efficiency and quality. Clear labeling of rice origins and strict monitoring by the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Secretary can help prevent misuse of local rice labels, ensuring protection for both farmers and consumers.
The issue that occurs in Terengganu involved the flogging of Muhammad Effendi Awang, a 42-year-old widow, who was sentenced to sit lashes in front of a large audience on 6 December 2044 for the offence of repeat fornication. He pleaded guilty to fornication with 52-year-old woman on 16 June 2023 after previously being convicted of the same offence to 2023 and 2024. This punishment was carried out at Al-Muttafi Billah Shah Mosque, Kuala Terengganu, with the aim of teaching a lesson to the occult and the general public. In this judgment, the senior judge of the Sharia High Court, Kamara Azmi Ismail, stated that this lesson was intended to teach a clear lesson as well as prevent similar offence from continuing. It also aims to remind the public about the negative effect of violating Sharia law in relation to morality and decency in social. According to him, a belief should not repeat the same mistake, especially after being punished before in this regard. The Sharia Code used the 2022 amendment of the Sharia Criminal Offence Enactment. This is Takzir to provide heavier punishment to prevent repeat offence. The punishment of flogging in public place is expected to increase the public awareness of the importance of obeying religious law, especially in relationship between men and women that are not valid under Sharia.
Now, I will give the recommendation for the issue that has been mentioned earlier. First, based on the issue that has been mentioned, which is the issue involving the case of chastity and being punished in public in front of the mosque, there is one suggestion that can be recommended, which is to introduce or apply a more comprehensive and effective approach in effort to restore or improve individuals after the sentence has been carried out, such as a program of moral rehabilitation and ongoing religious counseling. First of all, with the moral rehabilitation program, the court can cooperate with religious and social bodies to implement a rehabilitation program for individuals who have been sentenced, especially in case of repeated misdemeanors. This program can include courses on ethics and decency as well as a more in-depth explanation of Islamic teachings regarding the relationship between men and women to prevent them from repeating the same mistakes. Next, religious and psychological counseling. This individual or group counseling program not only involves religious guidance but also psychological aspect and can help offenders identify the cause of their behavior and improve themselves. Thus, it can have a deeper impact in changing attitudes and awareness of the negative effects of their actions. In addition, participation in social and religious activities. As part of the outreach program, offenders may also be asked to participate in social or voluntary activities at the mosque or local community to improve their social image and help them reintegrate into society positively. Therefore, this approach will make the Sharia legal system more holistic, where punishment is not only an act of teaching but also a process of rehabilitation and improvement that benefits the offender and society as a whole.
In conclusion, Malaysia practices a parliamentary democratic system with power divided into three main branches, which is legislative, executive, and judicial. Parliament plays a role in enacting and approving law and the national budget, while the court ensures testing and supervise the use of national funds so that they are not misused. In order to solve the local rice shortage issue, incentive purposes for rice farmers should be considered, including price subsidies, capital assistance, and agricultural training. In addition, in dealing with repeat crimes of highway, a rehabilitation approach through counseling and moral program can be taken to help individuals rebuild their life positively.